What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the left side of the map in the blue color, playing as Thor. His name is Redo. His opponent today in the red color, still on his max train Nick for whatever reason. His name is Shelty, and he's playing as Hades. And you guys might be like, what are we watching today? Well, look at this. There's 2 islands currently scouted, and there's another island on its way to be scouted. This map is indeed Team Migration. But there is no teams here. It is 1v1, so there's not going to be any teams migrating. It's just going to be your own self migrating, as we are seeing Redo going to be scouting around with his transport ship on Team Migration. You do start with a transport ship. You do get to see what's happening on the map and decide where you want to be dropping your docks and everything else here. This is a very interesting matchup to start with. So let's talk about the problems that Redo is going to be facing here in this game. The majority of the problems are going to be, well, he's playing against Hades. Hades has got access to Underworld, and that's going to be something very tough to deal with. However, Redo does have a lot of opportunity here to play around that Underworld, specifically with Skadi, utilizing Frost here to defend against that Underworld later in the game. And beyond all of this, Redo's he's also Norse. So Norse has got a really, really big advantage in these Team Migration maps because they can build with their infantry. It's very, very low risk to go for a shore landing where your opponent's not scouted, drop some longhouses, drop your units in behind there, and then be able to continue to survive on those shores. Now, the other thing to realize in this map, in this matchup, whatever, is Team Migration on the starting island, you only get yourself 3,000 gold. So you have to make some sort of concerted effort here to get onto the main island to get access to the secondary golds here. You do get 3 gold mines of large gold, three 6,000 gold mines here on the main island. So it's very, very important to get over here. There's also 2 town centers on this island, a little bit of hunt here as well. As a whole bunch of wood lines that you can grab. So it's really, really important to get this town center up on the main island first. So we'll see if these guys are going to be aware of that, what they're going to go for. It is technically like a Midgard spawn-esque in terms of fish, or an Anatolia spawn in terms of fish. So I expect both players to be doing their best to get to the classical age at around 5:15, 5 minutes if you're Thor, 5:15 if you're playing as Hades with the 18 fishing ship, or even more here because there is quite a lot more fishing spots on this map, as we are actually seeing now Redo getting quite a few villagers onto food, eating his hippopotamus, utilizing that ox cart there to share with his wood line. I love that play from Redo, as he's also sent his Olsak into the center of the map. We also already see the Hades temple is over here, and the Catoscopods here from Shelty is coming in. We do see this pig trying to defend this one over here, but now we also see the villager coming in, and this is absolute nightmare here for Redo. If that villager gets to this Ulfsark before the temple goes up, this map and this game might be over before it even starts here, as the Ulfsark will indeed need to retreat here. The temple trying to get up here, but the Ulfsark is going to be falling. Redo decides to retreat, but it's too little, too late. That Catoscopos has got 5.5 speed. The Skraeling is indeed going to be getting taken out. The Skraeling trying to get to the dock here in time. There is another Ulfsark out over here rushing towards that transport ship, as the villager is going to be taking this out. Redo does not really need the temple up just yet, but he's going to be really kicking himself here for placing it that far in the center of the map. And Shelty, just such an advantage now going forward. He's already going up through Athena. He's got himself 11 fishing ships, pumping those out all over the place. I would be surprised if we don't see kind of an immediate second town center here from Shelty here, as the Hades play with the access to Sentinels. He can cast Sentinels here and kind of utilize those to help defend his shoreline just a little bit here. The fishing situation here for Shelty, I mean, he could put docks up over on this side over here to fish off that, fish off this side as well here with docks over there. Lots of opportunities here for really interesting dock placement. It's another thing here, if you played this map quite a bit, you would actually start seeing Norse players specifically grabbing their transport ship, transporting their Ulfsark over here to drop docks onto this island here as well. As we do see the Ulfsark coming in, and we'll see what Ridu's plan is here. He's going through Freya. He's got himself 13 fishing ships only out at this point, which seems to be a very low amount. As we do see this dock coming up, do we see immediate trireme coming through here for Shelty? It seems like the answer is no. A couple of villages already onto this mainland here. 2 villages over here as the dock coming up. First scene coming in here for Shelty, and the triremes are on the way. This dock may simply just be too little too late to be that much of an assistance here. Right now, Ridu's only got 1 dock up, so he's actually going to be in a bit of a tough position moving forward here in this game. But he's going to be trying his best, not giving up. It's a best of 1, so you basically have to play with the situation that you're given. There's no way to come back in these series, so resigning if with a slight disadvantage in hopes of saving some energy for game number 2 is not going to be a viable strategy here, as we see an immediate longhouse getting dropped down onto this position here, as the Valkyrie will be making its way in to this transport ship. We'll see if he goes for the main island or not. Those villages here are very, very weak, though there is a retreat path through that dock over there as the longboat does come through. The trireme is out. A couple of early shots off onto that trireme there, as Ridu's going to have a slight advantage there. He's getting himself purse seen as well. Lots of food in the bank as the transport ship going to be rowing straight past those trireme. Not going to be noticing that yet, just yet. Now they do, but the transport ship has got 5.75 speed, still very, very quick. The Valkyrie going to drop down over there, and the transport ship will need to retreat away here, as it looks like the transport ship does get taken out. Nice play there by Shelty, but the Valkyrie is now in the main base of Shelty. Shelty's getting himself out at Ajax, 99%. There is going to be that forest fire available here as well, as the longboats are going to be retreating back here. Ridu playing as Thor does not have access to Njord in this matchup, so no helpful Krakens here just yet, as the trireme pushing through onto this location over here. Nice micro there by Shelty, as the Valkyrie getting pulled back over here. Not really paying attention on this fight. 5 trireme against 3 longboats, and 1's not even fighting here. This is going to be a really, really overwhelming victory there for Shelty moving forward, as Ridu's got 800 food in the bank. Not quite enough other resources there to get his next age up, as the Ulfsark on this location here getting dealt with by that Minotaur over there, as the Ajax comes in, starts shanking away, or jabbing away, I probably should say, against that Valkyrie as it's retreating into another location here. Meanwhile, the Ulfsark still kind of roaming around here, as the Hursa do come in to deal with that Minotaur over there. More longhouses wanting to come up in the center of this map, as that gold mine getting closer and closer to getting finished off here, as trireme coming in for a little bit of a raid onto the fishing ship over here. Longboat simply just got all of the ocean to retreat here, so having a slight numbers advantage, you have a lot of opportunity to just simply run away on this map. So a nice play where that's concerned. So we're now going to start seeing some military buildings getting dropped down by Shelty here. He's not going for any early heroic age here at this point, going for the full send on this main land, which might be a really smart decision here. He's actually gone 3 military academies. He's got a lot of food in the bank, so he's going to be able to spend that really, really quickly. Not a whole lot of other resources. I mean, he can actually drop this town center over here, which he probably should be considering doing in the near future here, as it looks to me like Ridu here as well. He's pumping out raiding cavalry. He's getting himself 3 longhouses worth of raiding cavalry over here. No longer building those Hursa. The dock over here is going to be able to defend ever so slightly, as where are the longboats going? It's really hard to see the blue on these maps here, because that's just the way that things go. As the trireme coming in onto this position over here, fishing ship's going to get taken down ever so slightly here, as Ridu not really defending that all too much. Do we see an armory up just yet for Ridu? I don't see one just yet, but his resources are getting closer and closer to that heroic age as the army going to be moving through onto this location over here. The hoplites are out though. There's no real good answer to the hoplites in this army. They're going to be really, really strong, and the defender's advantage in a way coming through here with 5 military buildings to be produced, plus the Hades Shades are going to be coming out of here, plus restoration now coming down for Shelty. He's going to be having a really, really good time of it moving forward in this game, as Shelty's 97 pop, Redo's 97 pop, as well as those trireme are continuing to harass fishing ships. That 25 food fishing ship gets picked off really nicely there. A couple more longboats coming out on this location over here, as this longboat can help out with defending on this shoreline, as Redo is trying to get out all of his units. He's trying to get up to his full population, but there's just so many units through for Shelty in this position now as well. Redo, he's run out of gold. He will be having access to Skadi here if he so chooses, but at this point, Redo needs to get onto the main landing. He has no real security of it, as we do see the longboats coming in. He can garrison into these longboats here, and that's exactly what he's trying to do here. He's got 5 units here that can garrison. The longboat's doing a lot of damage over here, finally getting another garrison off there, but that's going to be a tough one to hold over here. Look at the bonus damage you get from garrisoning into those longboats, going up to 7.35 damage per second here. It's actually maybe something that Norse players might want to consider doing, in all honesty. Maybe not. I mean, you're going to lose the unit as well. It's probably not that much of a help. But anyways, Apollo coming through now for Shelty, as he's going to be able to underworld onto the main island or onto the home starting island of Riddle if he so chooses. Meanwhile, the raid's coming in, checking out this gold mine. The villagers going to be turning around, taking this fight here as we'll see if this is going to work out or not. Do we have some units coming through? Yes, we do. We've got the transport ship over here getting taken down as a trireme coming in to defend on this location over here. Meanwhile, longhouses getting taken out as the dwarves moving over here. We see some more longboats here. We've got a transport ship coming through to drop in onto this gold mine over here. But Redo here, is he advancing to the next age? Yes, he is. He's going through Skadi, but he needs to sneak a gold mine, in all honesty. He needs to sneak it. He can't go onto this gold mine. He needs to kind of come up to this location over here, in all honesty, to grab that spot there. But he's moving around, and it looks like he is full certain on going to the closest gold mine here, which just might not be the right idea. Wait, where is he going with those dwarves? Come and take his opponent's 100 gold over here. There's no other gold mines here. I don't know what his plan is where that's concerned, as the trireme rains coming through yet again by Shelty. We're seeing some longhouses getting dropped in onto this position over here, as some old Sark attempting to get trained out, but no gold in the bank just yet here for our Norse player. Do we see another transport ship coming through? Where did it go? Did it get taken out? Oh, he's coming over here. Wait, what? Hello? Gonna steal some wood lines? This guy's crazy. This guy's absolutely insane. What are you doing? What are you doing? All the buildings taken out over here, and Shelty has got full control of this land in the center right now. He's going to be having a fantastic time. We see the market getting dropped up over here for Redo. Redo going to obviously be able to do a little bit of trade shenanigans here, but there's the forest fire getting dropped down. Artemis on the way now for Shelty. Obviously, the plan here from Redo is to get some sort of a Ragnarok here onto this location. The market gets denied over here. As the market getting dropped over here, you can sell all of that wood, possibly get to the Mythic Age, but Earthquake is on the way, and an immediate Earthquake here, or even just attacking, is going to be game over, as Redo does decide in the 12th minute here to tap out. GG, well played by Shelty. He gets such a huge advantage in the start of this game by picking off that temple on this spot, because the whole purpose here of getting that temple up is the ease of making Herceg here to deal with the enemy. Not only that, you also get the Valkyrie on this mainland, and you can really harass those units here and prevent any sort of early game build-up of military buildings like that happened here. It was just a really, really nice game here from Shelty. Took that advantage and ran with it. Rito, unfortunately, couldn't really work out how to get onto this mainland a little bit easier. I think if he did go over here, sneak this gold mine for a little bit, make some longhouses at home and do another landing over here, maybe drop a hill fort or something, maybe it would have been a little bit easier. Maybe he could have done it, but it just simply was not enough in the end. And Shelty gets the dub, gets to move on. It's not tournament over for Rito. He does get a second chance here. It goes into the losers bracket, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.